Hi, this is Dodger and you're watching my show. So, the movie Dread was awesome. If you like violent, stylized movies, which is like my wheelhouse, you should definitely see this movie. It was very true to the comic books, and like, I don't know if you've read the comics before or not, but they have a very heavy but clean world surrounding it, and that came across in the movie so well. And the way that it was filmed had like a lot of really cool juxtaposition between how dark and intense the world was, but then all these really beautiful moments that I won't spoil, but I don't know, oh gosh, I just really liked it. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, but it was a movie that was kind of made for me and my tastes. But again, very violent, so if you are not very good with violence, maybe you want to skip it. The comic is so good. I should probably just do a review of this movie, but I kind of just gave you a review, a very short review of the movie. It's good, go see it. So for the first piece of news, Apple has always been very strict about not allowing any company to make a iOS specific gamepad until now. So Discovery Bay Games was able to make a gamepad called the Duo Gamer, and the only reason, they kind of used a loophole, the only reason that Apple allowed it, because typically they say we really don't want a gamepad that works with all of our games because it sacrifices the intellectual use of the touchscreen, right? So they made this gamepad, and it was approved because the way that they did it is they said, this gamepad only works with our games. So in that way it doesn't monopolize the market. It only works with very specific games. But the hilarious part is the price. You lucky iOS users, you. For only $80 you can play your 99-cent games in style. 80 bucks to be able to play your iOS games, and not all of your iOS games, only a few very specific iOS games. That is ridiculous. Now to be fair, the company that it works with is Gameloft, so they're good games. It's just not worth the price. It's not worth it without having a bit more leeway and a bit more room to utilize it. But on the plus side, this might be the first step toward us having more gamepad options for iOS if that's something that you're interested in. A couple of Xbox 360 specific things. First off is that the Dance Central 3 demo is now up. Now it sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like 3 is exactly like 2, except it now has party time, which is where you high-five the person that you're dancing with, your like dancing partner. You high-five and then you go into party time where you can create your own moves. Now I don't really understand what's useful about that. I don't know what about it is supposed to be like, oh my god, party time, that's like a great addition to the game franchise. And out of the dance games, Dance Central is already the game that has like the freestyle section of the dances. So I don't know if this is just supposed to be like a freestyle section but for you and the person that you're dancing with. As a final bit of news, and this will be much along the lines of that one time when we talked about browsers. So I expect only the classiest comments from you guys. So pretty soon here, Xbox 360 will have Internet Explorer on it. You will be able to browse and do anything else that you would typically do on Internet Explorer. Now, the website that chose to utilize this as pretty good publicity is the website YouPorn. YouPorn has come out saying, hey guys, pretty soon you'll be able to use your 360 as a porn streaming machine. And it's getting enough publicity that some parents are getting a little bit concerned. Now obviously it's not like with Netflix. It's not like there's going to be a YouPorn thumbnail when you boot up your 360 to be like, oh well, I guess I'll stream some lady-on-lady action. It won't be anything like that. It's literally just Internet Explorer, and you can do whatever you want with Internet Explorer normally. Now, to ease the concern of parents, all child accounts will have Internet Explorer blocked. You won't be able to utilize it at all. And any just normal member, child or not, you'll be able to turn on or off Internet Explorer. It's the same concerns that any parent should have letting their child loose on any browser. Like, you should monitor it, you should be aware of it. If you're going to say, alright, you can use Internet Explorer on your Xbox 360, then maybe you want to check in every now and then. Make sure they're not seeing boobies. Or you can just turn it off if you don't know how to check the history. There are a lot of options here. I don't think that we need to be hyper intense about it. But can I just say, YouPorn, you rustled some feathers. You did good. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And if you want to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. But otherwise, I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you again on Wednesday. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah.